Welcome to How to Price. Today we're going to talk about a very powerful technique, price segmentation. I am Mark Stiving, Chief Pricing Educator for Impact Pricing. Price segmentation is the second most profitable decision any company could make when it comes to pricing. Anybody remember what the first one was? It's adopt value-based pricing. But let's take a look at price segmentation and what it means and why it's so valuable to us. Price segmentation simply means charging different customers different prices based on their willingness to pay. If we have one buyer that's willing to pay us a lot, let's see if we can charge them a lot. And one buyer who's not willing to pay so much, we still want to win them as a buyer, so let's charge them a price where we can win them at. And as I mentioned, this is the second most profitable pricing decision a company can make. Let's see this in action. So we have two different buyers that we're going to take a look at. One is Chris. She's willing to pay $50. Sam, on the other hand, is willing to pay $100. So what price should we charge? In a lot of cases, when I do this, someone jumps up and says, oh, it's $75. Worst possible answer. And can I show you why in just a minute? But first, let's take a look at a few other prices. So we could charge $50. So what happens if we charge $50? Turns out Chris is going to buy, she's going to give us $50. Sam is going to buy, he's going to give us $50. So our total revenue is $100. Nice, works perfectly. What if instead we charged $100? If we charged $100, Chris isn't going to buy, Sam is going to buy, and so now our total revenue is just $100. Turns out it's the same revenue, probably a better decision to charge the higher price because of cost, etc., but that's not the point of this lesson. Let's see what happens when we do that intuitive decision of $75. So we choose $75 and Chris doesn't buy. Sam buys, he pays $75. Our total revenue is only $75. 75 is one of the worst possible answers. But here's the best answer. The best answer is price segmentation. Could we find a way to charge Chris $50, to charge Sam $100, they both buy at their willingness to pay, and our revenue becomes $150. It turns out there are ways to do this. Now remember, we don't know exactly how much somebody's willing to pay, but by estimating this is a high willingness to pay, a low willingness to pay, we give discounts in some places and don't in other places, we can essentially do this with our marketplace. If you want to make more money, do price segmentation. So our rule here is adopt price segmentation. It is the second most profitable pricing decision you can make. In the next lesson, we'll talk more about how to do this.